Vacuum pack full. Emptying sack and replacing filter now.
Emptying sack. Surprised Ellie didn't snigger at that. Okay, so this is one of those little locations that we've come across earlier that didn't really have a purpose to it. But now it does. It's got manta queens as well.
Muting volume now.
Oops.
Preparing required
A Mega Mantisaur.
We're doing this.
Pollutant verified.
Cool, so this lot going down pretty easily.
Sam, putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Good job, Sam. And Ellie. Good job, everyone. And this will be the door. And yes, we're in. And we've leveled up again. It's more persuade. Let's get that to 100. And what perks might we want at level 3? Ranged weapons sway is reduced. That's probably useful for sniping. Detection radius of enemies could also be useful, perhaps. Oh, that's when no companions are with you. Now, I don't know what improvised weapons are, so yeah, let's just go for the ranged weapon sway. And let's enter and see what's happening in here. Much of anything? Well, we've got a dead guy. We'll get to him. Hemlock's eye patch. He's a sublight thug. Was sublight behind the attacks? That's not great. A lot of bits just lying around, so someone's been paid heavily around here. There's an old data cartridge. Wow. That might be what Zora's looking for. Doesn't seem to be much else in this place. There's a terminal. Tunnels are in, cables are laid. Devil's Peak is receiving. They've got signals. Caverns aren't safe. Closure of work order. His complaints regarding the danger of the wildlife have been redacted. Very well. Hazard clause, yep. Manual log entry. So is this Hemlock then? Maybe. Amber Heights was going to have more bits than we could spend. But those suited morons up and spent it all for us. Nelson over there is trying to keep our spirits up, and I don't got the energy to fight him on it. So it was people from Fallbrook then, I guess. Because Nelson was involved. How did he get out? Do we need to pop in and speak to them? Let's see. Nelson.
Okay, maybe my scheme wasn't so surefire.
Okay, he's got nothing of merit to say. Maybe Catherine will have.
Next one's sure to be better.
I mean, Nelson's just a fucking idiot. Maybe Sublight are going to pick sides, and whoever they side with is going to determine who lives and who dies. Okay, Catherine's got nothing to say. Zora, on the other hand, is going to have things to say.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
Oh, yeah, we did. We found data cartridges.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the...
Oh, of course, Graham
Captain.
Bryant, isn't it?
He gave them the gate codes.
So he must have needed to take out the executives then.
And their families. And all the hired help. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live?
Good question.
Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
Nice. You do that, Zara. So I guess that's that quest done for the moment. Maybe now we have to do Radio Free Monarch, and then that's going to allow us to then finally wrap up the story on Monarch. What's up, Broker?
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
Yeah, we do. Nobody is transmitting.
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? in the end?
Yeah.
Come on, do you really want to get invested in the details? We finished the job.
Is that so?
I mean, yeah, we helped them both get what they wanted, and that's how we solved that problem.
I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not how you fixed my problem, only that you did. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in
There's always a
cycling the
however.
antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Okay, so how do we fix this?
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
That does sound simple. Almost too simple. You're not pulling my leg?
Someone has trust issues, though I can't hardly feign surprise. Yes, that is all. No, I am not mocking you. Much. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
Speed setting, whistle while you work.
Good point, Sam. We got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
This will be that panel then. Right, it's not electrocuted us.
Testing 1, 2, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Okie doke, I won't bother you again.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. Take care out there.
Anyone else hear a high-pitched whining? Did I get tinnitus, or is that just Hiram?
Hello. What's all this then? Wow,
Black holes. Did you see that?
we did. The big ball of fire? No, didn't see anything, mate.
Look, there's not enough room in this tower for two sarcastic hullheads, so one of us has to knock it off. Right. I reckon we both know who that'll fall to. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Oh, it's Graham again. Okay, it's a reunion. Group hug.
Not without a physical contact waiver.
Actually, yeah, no one
the
wants to
good
touch you,
captain.
Sanja.
The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Okay, you're all like tonight, children.
Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet.
Here's the
spreading to
choice.
stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it.
Hiram's the
Which
sensible one.
means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Cool, so we have another quest. Canid's Cradle, not far from Cascadia West.
Warning! Rock stuck in trap. Warning! Twig stuck in trap. Warning! Mangled sprat entrails stuck in trap.
Oh, it's not going well for you, is it, Sam? Now, this area of town's a bit easier to navigate now. What with everything being
Job
merged.
assessment. It's a mess.
However, there are a couple of Manta Queens up there still.
It's
I almost
time
feel
to
bad
take
for
out
him.
the trash. Fight dirty. Clean up the competition.
Okay, so this is going well. There we go. Swarms. You guys can deal with swarms, right?
Cleaning cycle complete.
Fine. I will finish them off for you.
Area assessment. Tough stains and resistant contaminants ahead.
Resistant contaminant. Yeah, I guess so.
This unit is clean, mean, and ready to kill germs.
Suddenly, enemies everywhere are interested in us. Should be too hard to take them out, though.
Unit performance evaluation is sterling.
Okay, there we go. Bit more cleaning up of the local wildlife, and we've discovered the UDL gunship.
Time to take out the trap. Toxin neutralized.
You're not going to finish that one off, crew? There we go. So, how do we access this gunship? Seems to be some sort of beam. Is that a beam? It's hard to say. Here we go. We're in.
Smells like death. You know corpses shit themselves, right? I'll wait out here.
Really?
Readying for standby mode.
They don't want to come in? Okie doke, so we can eject a command key. That seems a good start. We could run diagnostics. Okay, the place is fucked. And we could view some logs. Sod it. Let's just go on in. We're on our own. But that should be fine, because everyone's dead, I think. We just need to grab that targeting module. Which is that thing. And let's see. And that one. Use. Ah, there we go. We've unlocked something. Now we've got the targeting module. Very good. So now it's just a case of what do we do with it? And I think we know the answer to that. Permanently crippled. We've been damaged too many times. Movement speed minus 30%. That is one of the worst flaws I've seen to date. We are absolutely not taking it. So, optional. Give it to Sanjar, give it to Graham. We are going to have to pick a side, it seems. Maybe there was a third way option that we missed at some point, but either way. We're going to pick Amber Heights. And then maybe we'll have to make some choices between Graham and Zora. It's hard to say.
Captain, we should chat.
Hello, Zora.
Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
I mean, I don't really agree. I think you need to work together. He's the heart, you're the head. So you'd run it in his stead, I presume.
Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
But isn't this going against the philosophist way?
I thought so, but now I'm not so sure. Graham's always saying that what will be, that we're all here for a reason. Maybe his was to teach me to lead, and maybe mine is to save the colony where he can't.
I mean, most of them take your orders, but they do believe in his teachings.
Sometimes you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong, even if it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around.
And then what would you do when you're in charge?
Take Stellar Bay, lick our wounds, eventually figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony.
Fair enough.
I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
Let's go talk to him.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Zora. Time to save Monarch.
I'm not sure what we're going to do just yet. There's got to be a way to unite the two again.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
We aren't here to argue, we're here to act.
Yes, we are acting. On Stellar Bay. What's this about?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the Eternal Path. It's time to step down.
The troops. Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
Yes. Yeah, it looks as though we can't unite them at this point then. She's got the best interests of the Iconoclasts at heart.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Yeah, you ran. You needed a clear conscience, so you ran.
I escaped the corruption of the endless cycle of corporate greed. Yes, I ran from that. But now I'm ready to face it once more. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
It's sounding more and more like Zora's the best choice. Is it necessary to kill you, though?
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Alright, it's kicking off. Sorry, Graham.
Mess with us.
Iconoclast, asshole.
Yeah, we're just going to help ourselves to your stuff. Now, Zora.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong.
That's why I did it for you.
Got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Yeah, we do. Now, I was thinking you could join forces. No. Here you go, here's a targeting module.
Glad to have you on our side, Captain. I'll need a moment to prepare before I send the troops out. I'm sure you'll see them on the road. Good luck.
So we've basically doomed Stellar Bay, probably. We still need to defeat them, though. So I guess we're heading back into the action. They are just outside, by the look of it. We've got a sniper rifle. So this should go pretty smoothly. To battle!
Okay.
Let's see. Let's get march on in so we can figure out who we're targeting. There's an MSI trooper. There's another one. On we go. It's war. Right, it's a series of small-scale battles.
Here we go.
Let's try and keep as many Iconoclasts alive as we can.
Don't mess with us.
And then I guess we're just going to keep working our way up the road and killing more folks. Looks like the troops are doing a lot of the job for us. Which is nice. Oh, hello. Nearly missed you. Our rep is definitely going down with MSI. But that's fine, because we want them all dead, so it's all good. Now, you're an MSI guard. Down you go. Troop can go down.
Movement
Yeah!
verified.
Make him regret it.
Oops. One of our peeps took a hit. Get in there, Sam. Good lad. A whole lot of screaming happening. That's the sound of freedom. You gotta pick sides in this fight. It's no good taking the middle road. Now, you are right in my way, so down you go. You're an iconoclast, you're not.
Right classification. Flawlessly finished.
I hope Celia managed to get out okay, and Sebastian. I will miss them, the little scamps.
Preparing to neutralize and sanitize.
But yeah, most other people in town are just assholes, so it's all good. Be nice if we can put a bullet through Sanjar ourselves. Now, there's Sanjar. Is he in the town?
Rising. Concentrated amount of scum.
Concentrate amounts of scum present ahead. Yep.
Am I the only one getting hungry?
Let's go and deal with those rising amounts of scum. We're going to have to cross the bridge, aren't we? So let's not get stuck on that rock. We could take him out from over here, probably. But it's probably sensible to head across and speak to him face to face. You're MSI. Down you go. Oof. That guy took it.
Invasive contaminants
Oops.
detected.
That was a miss.
Didn't even get our hands dirty.
Guess the iconoclast can deal with all that lot while we just slink over here. Sanjar's probably cowering. MSI Sentinel. Ooh. And a commander. These are highly trained. And there's Sanjar. Okay, so he's not going to talk to us. He's just going to explode. Excellent. That is the last of them. And he's got no loot whatsoever. No loot, no head. What a pathetic man. Now Stella Bay is ours, I guess. Let's see. Speak with Phineas is the next step of the quest. At Canid's Cradle, speak to Zora. She can now claim the town. Is she in the town? At least the town is not being destroyed. It's just being taken over. No, she's back out still. She's still over at Amber Heights. Okay. What's up, boss?
We've done it. We're it. We are Monarch now. Halcyon isn't gonna know what hit them.
Yeah.
I wish Graham were here to see this.
Yeah. I mean, she'd been able to back down, but the Iconoclast is stronger without him, probably.
You don't have to tell me that. It just feels strange, is all. Anyway, we need to lick our wounds. Settle in. Meditate.
And what's next for the Iconoclasts?
I'm not sure. A lot of resting. At some point, we'll figure out how we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony. That's a ways off yet.
Well, congratulations. I'll leave you to it, Zora.
Thank you, Captain.
And we should probably go and speak to Phineas.